Today I'll be talking about some myofascial lines and the movements and postural effects they have on the body. So to start off, I'll talk about the superficial back line. Directly attaches up at the front of the head here and runs down your back to your heels. This line provides stability so we're not falling forwards, so it'll keep our chest up and our head back. A cool interesting fact about this line is that everyone starts in the fetal position, so babies often have a very weak back, so that's why you see their head dipping over. So this line, strength comes in this line with maturity of the person. So next is the superficial front line. So this one actually attaches here and then runs down through the abdominals down to the feet. This line counteracts the superficial back line, so it'll make sure that you're not totally swaying all the way backwards. It'll kind of pull you forwards. Too strong of a superficial front line will pull your shoulders forward. So you often see people like this, people that do too much chest or abdominals. These muscles in the front line are composed of fast twitch, because if something's coming at you, you need to be able to move quickly to stop it or stuff like that, whereas the back line is slow twitch. The next line is the lateral line. This line will work in unison with the front and back lines to keep them both stable, and it'll provide trunk movements of left and right. It'll prevent some crumbling under the body, so if you're doing something over here, you need the core on this side in your lateral line to be strong, prevent you from buckling downwards. The next one is the spiral line. It attaches on the outside of the legs and crosses up and goes posterior and attaches at the back of the head. This line will provide rotation in the trunk and is cool because often people that'll have damage to a body part or like a muscle on one side of their body on the lower limb, you'll see the effects on the other opposite limb on the top. So if they're doing a squat and they've rolled their left ankle before, you'll often see like a twist in the right shoulder when they go down to compensate for that. The next two lines are the functional back and front lines. These lines are cool because they provide stability throughout all of the lines. They provide power and precision when performing activities. So like in yoga, often overhead movements, it'll provide the stability to that arm. They run through the chest. Something cool about these lines is that they can actually lengthen. So at a tennis player's backhand, their muscles will actually lengthen in the arm coming from the hip girdle. Another cool example would be a soccer player kicking a ball who has like a counterweight. So the muscles going forward, it'll make sure that these loosen, and then pulling back, contracting so that you don't fall over it and keeps you balanced when performing the activity.